Hello and welcome to Jeremy's Yorkshire Allotment Adventures on what is a beautiful sunny day, but the wind is really strong. And look at that, more bindweed. We'll get rid of it all, don't worry. Well, welcome to Jeremy's Yorkshire Allotment Adventures, and it's that time of year that I start taking all little seedlings that are coming up and repotting them. And well, we'll have a look at that in a short while. But first, welcome to the show. Sit back, relax, put your feet up. You know the drill. Have a cuppa, and well, I hope you do enjoy today's show. So here I am. Hopefully it's not too windy in the mic. I've tried to cover it up as much as I can. In here, of course, I've got my carrots, 2 lots of carrots. Now, why have a place, and I've lost my other piece of wood. Oh, it's over there. I'll go and get that in a while. Pieces of wood on top of my carrots. Why do you do it? Some people do, some people don't. Well, I'm having an experiment because what it does is, obviously, it protects the carrots underneath from adverse weather. Once you've watered, it keeps it moist, and also it encourages warmth into the soil because it's protecting the soil slightly, which they'll love. I have to keep checking it because obviously carrots, once they start going, they really do shoot up. So we've got, as I say, carrots under here. I'm ready to just take them off. I've just watered actually, and I must remove them. It's interesting, this compost, because I'm getting all sorts of things. So why am I here? Oh, look at that nice stone. Well, I'm going to do some sowing of some fantastic mixed lettuces. And I've got all sorts of varieties here, and I just hope that they stay. And I'm using the whole of this area. Now, unfortunately, lettuce is so tiny, so I'm just going to do a broad sweep of different types of lettuces. And all of this here is cut and grow lettuce. It's not like a lettuce that grows into a little bowl like we had last year. But unfortunately, it didn't do very well. Now in here, there's hundreds of lettuce seeds. I'm just going to get some in my hand and I'll sprinkle them across. So they're just going to lay on the surface and hopefully they'll come up. I've got all sorts of mixed variety. These are like a really heavy duty pepper version. Really lovely peppers. As in quite spicy mixed lettuce in this one. I said they are, there's one. If it comes out. So there you go. So I've got in there mixed spicy lettuce leaves in here. They're more coming out, which is fantastic. And they were a bargain because they were in the sale, and you still got 100% extra. So you pay for one packet, you get that extra anyway, and then I think it was half price as well. So that was really good value. And again here, mixed headed lettuce, so that's really good. All the seeds are out. Now what I'm going to do here, give me a second. I've got some brand new compost, and so I'm just very lightly going to sprinkle that over the top. Not too much, because as you know, we don't want it too deep for the lettuces, because otherwise they haven't got enough power in their seeds to keep them going. And then what we'll do is we'll get the watering can on this in a short while. I mean, because I pre-watered, they're already, if I just press it down, touching damp soil. So really I don't necessarily need to water, but I now have pre-done a little sign, and that says lettuce. So I know all of these up this end lettuce. What I could do if I wanted, and I've got a couple of these, let's get rid of the packaging, pop that behind me, keep all the packaging, and then I can just pop that on top of the lettuce, find something to hold it down in this wind, of course, and that will just give it a bit of warmth as well if we need to cover it. So I'm going to try and find one, because I think I can have 2 on here. I'll probably do that. Here goes the wind again. Incredible. As I say in here, garlic, onions, and we've got lots of carrots, and now I've got lettuce. A nice little raised bed area, don't you think? I'm back inside the greenhouse, and it's really windy. In fact, I've had a tarpaulin over the top of it, and it's come loose a little bit, so I need to find a screwdriver and unfasten where it was screwed down, and we'll get that sorted. it's knocking about a bit. Now, I bought some brand new compost, and I need to talk actually because this compost is really, really fine and very thin, which is lovely, but not at all damp. Now, let's be really careful with compost because really we don't know what's inside it. A lot of people seem to think this thing's like concrete that's ground up inside it. Some it may have. This is organic compost. It's got lots of good nutrients and all those things. If you have any respiratory problems at all, be careful with your compost. Especially this one here today. I've opened it and I say it's very, very loose. Because some compost has spores inside, obviously it's been sat in plastic bags and there could be mould in there. Good stuff actually. You have to be really careful. Put a mask on if you want. You're supposed to wear gloves. I set off wearing gloves. In fact, here they are, look. Different pairs, different sets, but I like touchy-feely. If you're using brand new composts, really, really, when you get back home, wash your hands really well. Get underneath those fingernails, get it all out because you don't want it to contaminate your food, obviously. But it's really good. As I said, this is a bit dry actually. So what I've had to do now, interesting, this 50 litre bag, probably about 10 litres left because I've repotted all of so I've got cauliflowers, I've got spring cabbages, I've got Savoy cabbage in here, got sweet peppers, and we've got what else? Broccoli and butternut squash. Down the bottom are all my tomatoes. In fact, a couple of these here are actually sweet peppers. Have I said that already? I thought I've got more actually than I've got. But there are some smaller ones coming up there. So I think I'll end up with about 5 or 6 plants. Or they have re-sown some seeds because some haven't come up. But that's fine because you want them in progression. But as we know, sweet chilies and chili peppers take a long germination period and then they take a long time. So if you really want to do it, get it done now. Get your sweet chilies, get your chili peppers as well. Get those in. I've sown my lettuce outside. Now's the time to start sowing all the things. Remember, I say it's every single year. Only grow the things you want. Now, yeah, this is the part of the year that actually I find quite hard sometimes because, for example, over here, look, I've got some sprouts. Now, I've already got about 20 sprouts in my other greenhouse that I've repotted. But what do I do with these? You have to pick the best. Oh, that's the wind, by the way, knocking the camera. You have to pick the best. You don't want weak seedlings because they're grown into be weak plants. So pick the best seedlings. And unfortunately, these aren't going to be used. Obviously, I could pot them on and sell them, but actually, I've got enough for my liking this year. Under here, I've got lots again. I've got Savoy cabbage, I've got broccoli, because what's happened this year is, and it happens some years, most of the seeds I've put in have actually come up. So I've got abundant, and I will repot these. I've used, I said, about 40 litres already with all this lot behind here, all those there, and everything else as well. So you soon get through. And I think I've been down here about 3 hours just pottering. Even better though, look what this is. I've repaired my inside greenhouse. Oh, hello, I've disappeared. Let me try and move this out of the way a minute. Just give me a second. Oh, the adventures of filming when it's really, really windy. Yeah, so I've repaired my greenhouse inside, which is great. They're all in water too, so it'll be sucked up from the bottom now. And I can keep an eye on that, which is really brilliant, which means all the roots will go downhill. Oh, I love this time of year. So I'm in the other greenhouse. How many greenhouses do I need? Just update you on my, oh, here we go, my French tarragon. It's coming on nicely, it really is. It's sprouting from everywhere. So that's really, really pleasing. Some strawberries in here, and these are my sprouts. Look at those. They're coming on nicely. I have put more soil around some of them just to make sure. And now they're being watered from the bottom up as well. So that really encourages their roots to go down. This one's gone a bit leggy, so what you can do, very, very carefully around it, just pinch out some of the soil and then just pop it back down again. And it will enjoy being a bit lower and closer to the soil. As I said, plenty of water in there. And brilliant. In here, I did have my raspberries, but I've moved them outside. I've got some lovely, lovely leaves coming. but I haven't a clue what they are. So I'm going to leave them. Also in here is I have some fantastic, hopefully, if they come back like they did last time, begonias, and they'll come back. These are my garlic in the corner here. I keep filling them up with soil. And in here I've got, well, some more sunflowers and some more chili peppers. So once again, thank you very much for watching Jeremy's Yorkshire Allotment. Oops, hello, that's me. I better get off. It's all happening today, isn't it? As I said, thank you very much for watching Jeremy's Yorkshire Allotment Adventures. Thank you for your comments. And I hope your season is going well. I know some of you are way in advance of me with all your plants coming up. It's really nice sometimes just to take as nature intended. I'll see you again here on the allotment. Hopefully not as windy. And well, hopefully things that are fastened down stay fastened down. Ta-ra for now.